We don't have Fenty concealer or brush. I have Fenty brush or sponge. I only have my own brush and my own sponge, so I'll be using Technique sponge. Thank you very much.
Forgive me, Father, but I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so blessed. Pray for me.
Hey FamBam, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Esther, aka MsTopacJay. Okay, and I upload regular makeup related video, product reviews, foundation test videos where I test different foundations and give you guys my all-day wear test on my all-day combination skin. And I do other videos as well. So if there's any video you'd like to see from me and I just knock something over my table, just make sure you comment down below, okay? And I will check it out. All right, now don't mind the not really feeling the actually look at my eyes right now, but maybe after I've put concealer on my face, I will be feeling it. So yeah, and with that being said, in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing, finally trying out the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder, as well as the Instant Photo Soft Coverage. What is doing this? As well as the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer. These two products right here. Okay, so if you're interested, make sure you subscribe, thumbs up this video, turn on notification, and let's jump straight into this video. Okay. I have got my notes here because my head, honestly, there's so many things going on, school, everything. So I needed to type out the things I needed to know, and I needed for you babes to know about these products, okay? So if you see me looking down, that's exactly what I'm looking at. As you can see, I've already got foundation on. Yo, we're giving me a lot of compliments on my face on the other video, and I'm like, wow, thank you. But I do have foundation on. If you are wondering, I have the Revlon Color Stay foundation in shade 410 Cappuccino combined with the new Revlon Photo Ready Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation, the shade 540 Walnut. Okay, I like the formula together. If you're new to my channel, just know Esther, aka MsTopacJay, is a foundation mixologist. Bam. Said. Okay, let's just jump into this video. First, let's start with the concealer, of course, because I need to apply concealer on this face. I've got brunch today. So this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer. This concealer retails for $26 in the US, $38 here in Australia in Sephora, and in the UK it retails for £19 in Arvin & Co's. Okay, this concealer comes in 50 shades. 50 shades. 50 shades, that's amazing. And it's not just 50 shades of just shades, 50 shades of shades, 50 shades of gray, 50 shades of white, 50 shades of pink, 50 shades of unusable shades on people of color. No, ma'am. It is 50 shades of concealers, 50 shades of shades that you could still use at least 5 different shades on your face and you still be Gucci. Do you know what I mean? And I say that because I swatched about 10 shades when I was in store, and I'm going to show you guys right now. And literally I was confused. All right, now funny story, I picked up the shade 370. My intention was to pick up the shade 390. I swatched it and I said, okay, I do want 390 because it had that beautiful undertone, like a yellowish goldenish undertone, I think, from memory, if I remember correctly. I swatched and I was like, okay, that's what I want. And I pulled the thing out, picked up the shade I wanted. I was Gucci. And this Sephora lady came to me and was like, do you need help? I said, well, I just swatched all these shades in my heart and I decided to pick 390, and she took the one from my hand and she's like, yeah, 370 is good. I said, no, 390. She's like, yeah, it is good. And 370 is good as well. It looks really good on your, I said, and I was like, yeah, 390 is good. So basically, when I got home and I looked at the shade I picked up, I realized she was telling me, yo girl, the 370 you picked up is good as well as the 390 you wanted to pick up. So we both had a miscommunication. It was just weird. I was like, that's okay, 370 is fine. I couldn't be bothered going back. Okay, that's a too long of a story, but you get the gist. So I picked up 370 eventually, and this has a description of tan skin with neutral undertone. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And after this shade, there's 16 more shades after it. Is it 16? I believe it is 16. Wow, literally wow. There was one shade that I swatched that looked too custody kind of color or greenish. I was like, So Fenty Beauty is claiming for this concealer to be creamy, long-wearing, lightweight, crease-proof. Here to come again with those claims that doesn't necessarily match up. Anyway, medium to full coverage, it's also beautiful, soft matte finish, and it instantly brightens concealed blemishes and dark spots and reduce redness. And they say it's sweat proof. Oh Lord Jesus. If you're wondering, I gave away my Fenty Beauty foundation because I did not like it for my face, because they have a sweat proof claim, and I'm a mouth sweater, a face sweater, and when I sweated, everything just decided, it just started to, you know, lift off my face, and I was like, and it wasn't my shade anyway, so I gave it to my friend, all right, in case you're wondering. Apparently, the shades of the concealer are meant to complement the shades of the foundation. They're not an exact match. So if you wear like 370 in the foundation, 370 in the concealer is the complementary shade to the foundation. So it's not the exact shade. So don't go thinking it is, okay? If I would have picked up the shade 440 in the concealer, if there was any, I don't think it would have been good for me, because I like concealer that's a little bit lighter. Like if I'm gonna highlight, okay, I already have concealers that are good for just concealing my face and not really give me that highlighted look. So I picked up 370 or 390 or whatever, okay? And the concealer itself comes in a 8 ml bottle or 0.27 fluid ounce. The Huda Beauty concealer, I don't know what ml this is. I have no idea, Jadi. Oh, this one is 10 mils, and I don't remember how much this was. I think this is a little bit more. And this has 12 months shelf life. The Fenty Beauty one has 12 months shelf life as well. Colourpop one is way less, and this is cheaper. The Makeup Revolution concealer is way less as well, 0.14 fluid ounce, and this is cheaper as well. So let's just see. I like the applicator. It has flat edge on both sides. All right, so let's see how they actually say to use it. They say apply directly under eyes over blemishes with Fenty concealer brush or sponge. We don't have Fenty concealer or Fenty brush or sponge. I only have my own brush and my own sponge, so I'll be using the Technique sponge. Thank you very much. Start with a thin layer and build as needed. When brightening, let it dry completely before setting. Okay, Riri apparently likes to do it last, so she likes to set it last. Okay, I don't know. Let me just apply, Jadi. I think I've heard a few people say it dries real quick, so let's go ahead and blend. Blend it with the Fenty, Real Technique sponge. Fenty called. This is damped, by the way. It's not a bad blend. Okay, that's not terrible. That's a nice blend so far. It does dry fast. Okay. Wow, it brightens. It definitely brightens. This color brightens. Hey, oh, this one has already dried. What am I doing? I'm not a lefty. Hold on. All right, I've applied it. I don't see any coverage whatsoever. They say medium to full and it's buildable. Right now, I don't see any coverage. I just see a brightening effect on my face. Does that make sense? Blending that it wasn't necessarily very easy, but it wasn't like very, very difficult either. Now, I have like textures right here, so I can still see everything. I can kind of see I feel like it kind of shows the dip in my eyes a little bit more. All right, let me just apply one more and just see. And I'm gonna do it one by one. One by one. This is a light coverage concealer to me. In my opinion, light coverage concealer. The shade that I picked up gives me a lot of brightening effect, but coverage wise, I don't really see much of the coverage. And this is despite me already having foundation on my face. In my opinion, before people come and fight me, I'm just saying. Because people tend to not want anything criticizing or anything negative said about any Fenty products. Fenty Beauty is doing great job in terms of including everybody, but that doesn't mean that they are God, okay? Just know that. I've been saying that. Whew. Okay, well, that was a workout. Oh, oops. All right, let me apply it everywhere else and we'll talk. This one, where they do. Feels kind of thick, like creamy thick when I'm applying it, not after it's blended out. After it's blended out, I don't really feel anything on my face, so it's kind of lightweight, which is good. So here we are. What do you guys think? It definitely does brightens my face, but coverage wise, I don't really see a medium coverage here. I just kind of see a flush of color, not coverage. So I would say it's a very light, very, very light coverage. Maybe I could continue building it up to get to full, but I'm gonna end up having too much makeup on my face, and anybody got time for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's just move on to the powder, okay? But right now, I don't mind it. I kind of look a little bit, I don't know, I feel like I look healthy-ish, you know? I look okay. Okay, I look good. Thank you. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder, and also comes in this packaging right here. And this powder retails for $32 in the US, $44 here in Australia, in Sephora, and £24 in Harvey Nichols in the UK. This powder comes in 8 shades, okay, worldwide, and I thought that is fantastic. And the shades look really beautiful. Now I kind of battled with the shade that I'm gonna buy. Like I kept tossing between hazelnut and I think honey or banana, but I decided not to pick up banana because I don't know, I want something that has a little bit of a yellow to it. Kind of like those yellow tintish powder, but not too yellow. So I decided to pick hazelnut, so tan to deep skin. Honestly, I just appreciate this brand so much for really looking after people of color and like Caucasian people as well. Like they include everybody, you know what I mean? That's fantastic. All right, so as I I keep forgetting, the actual powder itself comes with this thing right here. What is it called? You know, that thing, that's this thing. And then the shades, the 2 shades after this shade that I picked up, the shade Nutmeg and Coffee. Okay, so they claim for this powder to have a super fine silky finish, weightless, filtered, photo ready finish. They also say it extends the wear of your makeup as well. They say it blurs pores, fine lines and imperfections. They say it sets, perfects and brightens, and it mattifies. It's non-caking and won't settle into your fine lines, and it also minimizes shine. This concealer under my eyes it's actually kind of drying down a little bit, but it has a bit of a radiant finish to it. If you can you see what I'm saying? I can't speak. I love the packaging of this powder. I absolutely love it. Cap, but like this, and I've been trying to figure out, is it glass or plastic? And when you open it, and they also say dust over foundation, concealer and contour with powder puff setting brush 170. I ain't got that. For under eyes, apply with Fenty sponge. We've already established that. We do not have that Fenty sponge, okay? I like this. Oh, you just pop it on there. I popped it on there. Oh, I like that. So I'm guessing, okay, so you open, wow, I am so local. So you open, usually when I peel this off, I kind of only peel it halfway, so that way like it doesn't keep getting everywhere when I'm traveling with it or moving around with it. So I'm so glad that they included this. You just use it to replace that little sucker right there, and your product is secure. Oh, Fenty. Hey. So this is what the shade Hazelnut looks like. This is Sacha Buttercup setting powder. This is the Fenty Beauty powder in the Hazelnut. This is Derma Blend setting powder in Warm Saffron. This is Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 30. They're all different actually. They're all different. Interesting. Okay, let's just go ahead and apply it. Let me blend this out first to make sure there's no creasing. I think this powder, oh no, do I have to return this now? Hey, it just collected in that corner. Do you see that? It just collect. Okay, it's spreading out nicely. Okay, that's good. Oh wow, it definitely changed the color of that concealer. It's not bad. The shade is not bad, but it's deeper than the rest of my powders. Is my skin looking, my texture right here is like looking exaggerated, you know what I mean? My face is looking a bit, it actually looks really good on camera, but I don't know, maybe I'm just bugging. Let's just finish. This smells interesting. Does it smell or is it my nose? All right, so here's the thing. It looks nice on my face, okay? My face looks nice, but there's something that I can't place my finger on that I'm not satisfied about. Whoa, my face looks good. The mirror is far away, okay? Looking up close, my face looks good. Oh my God, my face looks smooth. But my texture right here though, whoa, my voice just went up. My texture right here looks like my skin is a little bit bumpy here. And over the past, like it's been like this over the past few weeks. The product is clinging to it and it looks extra dry here. I really know, if you have any tips on how I can reduce that or remove that, please let me know. My face looks good. The powder really looks nice under my eyes, and the concealer, I can't really see the shade of that concealer anymore. The powder has really changed everything right now, okay? Changed it all. I'm not mad at it, so I don't necessarily have to return it. So that's not bad. Let me go ahead and bronze up or whatever my face and blush and highlight, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. I have done my full face. I mean, my skin looks nice, okay? As I was saying earlier, if I haven't cut it out yet, the texture around here, you know, it still looks a little bit dry, like the dry patch I have here. Still don't necessarily see any coverage from the concealer or even the powder. I don't. Both products look okay on my face. I really cannot put my finger on what it is. I really can't put my finger on what my problem is with this product. I can't, but I can say that both products kind of accentuated my textures here a little bit, okay? But aside from that, not terrible, not bad, looks good in daylight. No flashback whatsoever as well, because I took flash photo with this as well, just kind of test it. So that's really nice. I think I'm going to do a little bit of a wear test. I'm going out now, so when I come back, I'll show you guys what my face is looking like. Just kind of see if there's any creasing and whatnot under my eye. Right now, there's no creasing. I mean, I have those natural lines under my eye, like right here. So right now, there's nothing settling in there. Oh, it's not really separating per se. So we're gonna see how it goes later on, like throughout the day. And yeah, I'll come back and talk to you guys later. Okay, but so far I don't mind it, but there's something missing. Something is missing. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Okay, so here we are. I am back, and the time right now is 7:17 actually. My bad. So it's been about 7 hours later, because I left you guys around 12:15 earlier on, and I went out, and I am still bugging. I'm still trying to figure out what it is about the two products that I tried in today's video that I don't really like. I'm thinking, and this is my theory, it might be because of the whole texture thing, even though it's not as prominent on camera. But just take my word for it, okay? Like, I'm not gonna come on camera and tell you I 100% like something when I know that there's something off to me. Even though it might not look obvious to you, okay, I will still mention it. And you guys already know, if you've been rocking with me or rolling with me for a little bit now, you know that my face can't tell a lie. Like, if I don't necessarily like a product, you will know. And if I love it, if I like it, you will know, okay? So I think this is one of those products that I need to try again. I don't know. And even the person I met with today, Carol Lee, by the way, shout out to her. She has a YouTube channel and Instagram. Please check her out as well. She's awesome. We had a really good time out today, so that was really good. And she was telling me that she liked the way it looked on my face. Like, she liked that my concealer and powder and whatnot is not like, yeah, like too highlighted on my face, you know what I mean? Like, it looks good and uniformed. And I mentioned the old texture thing, and she said like my face looks good. So I think it's just me. It looks good on camera, it looks good on video, it looks good in daylight. There's no flashback whatsoever, but my face just kind of looks a bit off to me. I don't know, it's weird. So I think I'm just gonna try it again. Carol Lee actually suggested that I try the powder with another concealer and try the concealer with another powder. Maybe like I just don't like both of the combination together. I don't know. As she said, I'm gonna try the powder with another product and try the concealer with another product, and we'll see how we go. So for now, I can't really give my 100% opinion or recommendation on the product. I'm sorry if you've been waiting for a review from me, because I know a few of you guys have requested that I do a review on these two products. So if you're waiting for me particularly, I am sorry. Just give me a little bit of time to kind of play around with it, okay? Just ignore the mishaps on my face. Like, I've been touching my inner corner a lot, and lipstick is gone, obviously, as I can see, okay? So that is it for me from this on this video. I don't know. Also, the concealer also, because you know I said I have this natural line here. It's kind of settled into the line a bit, but that's, I usually expect that anyway because of that natural line I've got there as well. But looking at it at the mirror far away from me, like, it looks more prominent than it did this morning. But then again, I'm not really faulting the concealer alone and the powder alone on that, because you know, I have that natural line. So, but it feels really lightweight though, you know, the fact that there's no flashback either, that's really good. Yeah, that's all I can say for now, to be honest. I have nothing else to say. I just want to stop talking now, because I think I'm gonna keep digging myself a hole for all those like Fenty Beauty stands out there that do not want any criticism or whatever on the Fenty Beauty product, because they say Rihanna as their god or whatever, you know, that she can do no wrong. Things happen, okay? I also swatched the concealer against other concealers, just in case you're trying to figure out what shade you should pick up. I reckon the shade 370 I picked up, like, I think I don't mind it. It is quite bright, but once I said with powder, we kind of cancel out a little bit. So here we are. So this is the Esther. Yeah. So this is the Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 370. This is the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer in the shade Peanut Butter. This is the Colourpop No Filter concealer in the shade Dark 40. This one right here, and this is Dark 46 in the Colourpop concealer. And this is Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the shade Deep. Why didn't I swatch tan? So this is tan up here, okay? This gradient right here, I don't mind it. You know, from here to here, I don't mind it. So I don't mind the shade 370. I think that works really nicely, the shade particularly, okay? So that's all for for me today. Okay, special shout out goes to you, the chemistry 85. Great minds think alike, girl. Okay, so shout out goes to you. Thank you so much for your continued support, your message on Instagram and whatnot, and for commenting on my videos and for watching them as well. Okay, if you'd like to be the next notification shout out, just make sure you comment #FamBam and #notification squad down below. All right, and make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you so much for watching, babes. As always, whatever you're doing to love yourself, and I'll see you, babes, by God's grace in my very next video. Bye.